Welcome back. So let's continue with welding in some new panels.
I think this will be close enough.
Now here's a new lesson for me. One of the things I need to remember is not to use one of those springy mounts for holding a camera because it tends to make the camera shake a little bit. So my apologies for the footage because this is what I got to work with now because I was silly enough not to use a proper stand for it. I'd like to point out here that when cutting for panels, my ideal is to have a gap of a 32nd of an inch. This allows for less warpage. It works a whole lot better. I don't like more than the 16th of an inch, but I don't claim to be an absolutely perfect fabricator. So, well, welding will fill it, but hopefully with the gap we won't get near as much warpage. Well, I didn't see this one coming. Turns out when I was doing my welding thin, I had my ground clamp with this thing open. I had my ground clamp on here because my welder's sitting over here, and that was the closest point without actually hooking on the bumper and wrecking the chrome. Didn't want to do that. What I didn't realize what I may have done, sorry Teddy, but I may have wrecked the lock because the key does not want to turn anymore. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so how do you deal with that? Well, we have this wonderful fun of pulling out the back seat. Because what I got to do now, I thought I was going to have to climb into this thing, but I don't think so because I don't know if you can, oh yeah, look at that, nice view. There are 2 bolts sitting there that are holding the latch on. I just got to reach them. So my calculation with the tape measure, we got 5.5 feet. So how do I reach? Because my arms aren't 5.5 feet long. A custom made new extension. I took an old socket and just tacked it onto the tube. Got to grind it off a little bit, tack it on. And on this end, I had another old socket. Stuck a couple tacks on there, and hopefully that should be able to take off the bolts.
Ooh, just like butter. All right. Now, here we go. Okay. Ooh, we got the bolt out that time. And look at that.
There we go. Problem solved for now. Surprise! I was not expecting to have to make another panel here. Turns out that this section that I have to rebuild, I was hoping to just have a couple spots to fill. No, it was bad enough. It needed a whole new panel. The plan for the next episode, rebuilding body mounts. Thanks for watching.